listening to Metro. It's quality radio. I spend most time with Sebi in the morning, as well as Touch in the afternoon. Really enjoyed Sebi in the morning. Really, really thoroughly enjoyed the show. He threw shade at other radio stations in one of his links where he said something along the lines of Uguti wonke radio station alandela Metro when it comes to the Sunday format of radio. He said they started it and then the other radio stations followed. I can't remember how he said it, but it was a quite a cheeky link that he made there. And another thing that I heard when I was listening to Metro was that, I didn't know that R. Kelly was still being played on radio. I thought he was blocked out. I heard a song that featured R. Kelly, Mariah Carey, Touch My Body, featuring R. Kelly, the remix. It played on Metro 12 to 3 in the afternoon. In that show, the 12 to 3 show, I was quite shocked to hear an R. Kelly voice on radio. I'm a huge R. Kelly fan. I'm sorry, I know he's guilty, but I love his music. And I know that you guys hate that. You hate that. And I understand why people hate that. So I get it completely. But I was happy just to hear him because, music, unfortunately with music, you attach memories. When a song plays, it takes you back somewhere. And I'm one person who grew up listening to R. Kelly. So most of his songs, his voice itself always takes me somewhere.
So where did this one, Touch Your Body, take you to?
It took me to the times when I was doing radio, and I was doing a charts show. I think it was a top 40 where I was playing international music. I took over the show from Sizos BC. He was Pride at the time. I can't remember. But that song, if I'm not mistaken, was still a big song, a hot song, and we were playing that song. So yeah, that way it took me. That show, the hearing that song, it just reminded me of that time because it has that beat, it's just a feel-good song, Touch My Body. Yeah. Wow. So I enjoyed that. But those were, by the way, things. So why did I listen to Metro? I listened to Metro because when you and I, Ndogozo, were growing up, Metro FM was a big thing in KZN. It was the station that is listened to by all cool people, by all black diamonds, the young professionals, the black professionals, the middle class, the black middle class would listen to Metro FM. It was, if you were hip and happening and you were in with the things, you were listening to Metro FM. Everyone was listening to Metro FM. That is cool. And over time, that has faded away. This is just my observation. I don't have the numbers, by the way. But Metro FM in 2026 is not the Metro FM that was in 2005, in 2006, before Gagasi FM. So I always get a sense that the emergence of Gagasi FM did impact the performance of Metro FM in KZN. Metro FM in KZN doesn't have the same impact. It's not the same radio station that it used to be in KZN. So when I was listening to the show, I was trying to listen with an ear of what is it that Metro FM can do to attract the KZN market again. Can Metro FM go back to being the Metro FM that we know Metro FM can be in KZN? Can Metro FM give Gagasi FM a run for their money? Because the fact that Gagasi FM is the biggest commercial radio station in the country is because Gagasi FM does not have competition in KZN. The people that I was talking about that used to listen to Metro FM, your young, hip, and happening and cool people, your black diamonds, your middle class, your people that are going to clubs on weekends, that are nesting papalazi on Sunday, preparing for work, who have a big boardroom meeting on Monday. They listen to Kakasi FM now. So I was trying to figure out what is it that Metro FM can do to bring back, if they were to make changes, if they are interested in the KZN market. That is, if they are interested and they take it serious, they want that share in the KZN market. What is it that Metro FM can do to bring back that share? This is what I found. Listening to Metro FM, they mention KZN and Durban a lot. So it's not because we are not mentioned, we are not listening to them. No, they do mention Metro FM Awards are coming here, and Sebi is from KZN, so he has the roots in KZN. There's all of that. So you can't say KZN exists kwi-line up here Metro because ukhona uSebi. Ngiyazi bonke abanye abaphuma KZN, but ukhona uSebi. But what I found is that when they talk about KZN, they talk about KZN from a tourist point of view. See at Durban, that excitement, driving to Durban, convoy, Durban. Yeah. It doesn't talk to me as a Durbanite, as someone that stays in KZN. The language that they speak, I can't relate because I don't see KZN in that manner. I don't see KZN the way that they see KZN. I don't see Durban the way that they see Durban. Durban to me is home. Durban to me is where I drive every day going to work. It's where my stress is. When I listen to Metro FM, I want to relate to that. I want to hear someone that will tell me something that makes sense to me as well as someone that is ill in Durban. But njengamanje mangilalela Metro FM tengizwayo, it's this glorification of KZN. This Durban is a holiday destination to them. It's not to me. Durban is not a holiday destination to me. Durban is home to me. So when I listen to Metro, I want to hear someone that will say, when I was driving I drove to N2 when I was coming to work and there was an accident there. I went to Umlazi and this is what happened in Umlazi. I went to Kwamashu. This is what happened in Kwamashu. That is lacking. So if they really want to take the KZN market serious, they need to do what Ukhozi FM did many years ago ngekhathi zosandile Tembe, where uTjatha wasakazela eGoli. Because the reasoning was I understand i-life yaseGoli, i-culture yaseGoli. Asimangabe ekhuluma ngeGoli, ukhuluma ngento ayaziyo, ngento experience ayo every day. That's what Metro FM needs to do. They need to identify an individual that will be based in KZN. Ungamthathi njengoleko umuntu wase KZN bese uthi akahamba yosakazela eGoli.
Ngoba uzofike adopt lifestyle
yaseGoli, uzokhuluma ngezinto za around iGoli, akahlale la eKZN, asakazele kwi Metro FM la eKZN. People from KZN will relate with that human being. We have people that Metro can look at. I was told at some stage that they were looking at Felix Klopp. We've got Sal Beyonce. In my view, Sal Beyonce would nail Metro FM. She is a Metro FM material. Actually, while I was listening to Metro FM, I had her on Metro doing an advert. I had her voice through an advert. I was like, that's how I thought of her name. I was like, in fact, they need Sal Beyonce on the station. So if they were to still sell Beyonce from Kakasi, I'm sorry Kakasi, but if they were to still sell Beyonce from Kakasi and abe la KZN, mhlamba hamba yosebenza no Sebi. I know there's Candice. I'm sorry Candice. Ahamba mhlamba yosebenza no Sebi there in the morning. Kodwa athi mangabe khuluma uSebi athi ube driver ezalane ehamba kwi traffic eGoli Oakland Park. No Sal Beyonce abekhuluma they almost said Masabalala Yango Avenue. What is that street? KE Masinga. Abekhuluma ngo KE Masinga. Akhulume ngento esiwazi relate kuzona ezabantu base KZN. That's a solution I have for Metro FM from listening to eMetro this past week. If This is only if they take the KZN market serious and they want to grow the market and they want to compete with Kakasi FM. That's the solution for them.
Yeah, I take all your points and I agree with you. I think they are interested in the KZN market. That is why they are bringing the Metro FM Awards to Durban. I think those are all the ideas that they are trying to, to adopt to make sure that they try to penetrate the KZN markets. But surely they can still do more. There's still more that can be done if they want to really win the hearts of the KZN people. Kodwa iKakasi has done very well. They've done extremely well in occupying their space. So it's not going to be an easy task. It's going to need them to work hard because iKakasi is out there. It's hip and happening. You would look at the festive season. Every big event that happens in KZN, Kakasi is there. You understand?
Look at Durban Fest, big event.
But whether it's an international artist, whether you're NYE, but every big event, Kakasi is part of it. So it shows you, Uguti, even for the event organizers, they see the value in partnering with Kakasi one way or the other, whether these partnerships are with the station itself or using the personalities that are within the station. So yeah, so it's not gonna be an easy one. So it's well done to Kakasi FM.
100%.
They came into the space. They've worked over the years to get to where they are, and you are correct. Besides the fact that I am a roving listener, but everyone who's surrounding me, because I'm a roving listener, everybody who's surrounding me uzlaleleli Kakas. In my car, if my wife is driving the car, it's a given.
Yeah.
Yabo, imina ushinja dish, but my gadi imoti hamba yen. Mina mangidumisa ngizoyifica kwiKakasi. When I get into a colleague's car, ngihlala eceleni sitravela naye kudlala iKakasi. So that shows you the amount of work they've done. You understand?
100%.
I go into some buildings, there's nama speakers around them. You understand? So that shows you, Guti, they've really occupied their space. And it's not going to be easy for anyone now.
100%. I think I said what I needed to say about Metro FM because John Doors, you write, Guti, the awards, even the events, Metro Wenza, like KZN or Abasagas Bakona, Babakona, I think they are aimed at, having that share and the presence felt. I would like to respectively, with all due respect, submit that they are going about it the wrong way. Because that does not speak to abantu base KZN. It doesn't speak to me. Like the things they abazenzayo as khulumnathi. Zikhuluma nabantu baseGoli nabo ababuka iKZN from that point of view. But not to me who sees KZN and Durban as home. So I need someone that sees KZN as home too in the station. In that prime time lineup. I think we should call it a day.
Yeah, let's call it a day.
Ne?
Yeah, let's call it. Yeah.
While we're calling it a day, I've got two